It finally happened, people. We spent all of our heads, well, most of them, on a brand spanking new season of Conquest Commander, whom we maxed. All will be revealed, if it's in any doubt whatsoever, after these short noises. You may think I spent all the heads on Huo Qubing. However, Saladin is irrelevant. We did spend them all on Huo Qubing. I went full out on him. I maxed him entirely. It took a lot of spins to get him, many of them one spins, because I got 9 quite early on. I was like, here we go, just one more spin. Just one more spin. Just one more spin. Just one more spin. You know, like the addicts. Just one more. Just one more. One more hit, and then we'll be fine. Anyway, we spent everything on Huo. We actually have some left. 197 left. So the question came, are we going to spend our second one? At some point, we're probably going to want Joan Prime. Spoiler alert, we did not get Joan Prime. I did a few spins on her. I don't think I got any heads whatsoever. Just to get to the 25 mark in the end. Maybe I got 2. Here we go. I got 2. So I just need 8 more, which will take 400,000 gems. We know how the wheel works. Anyway, I heard tell of someone who did a full wheel on YSG once and didn't get a single head apart from the ones you get from the chest. So, you know, down with the wheel. Anyway, we got Huo. We are planning on running Huo and this big boy here, Yisung Gay. I just call him YSG. I don't think anyone's ever called him anything other than YSG. It's going to be okay because as of today, we have the big YSG double relic, so arch defense irrelevant, but everything getting plus 5% skill damage. Huo is, of course, a 5% skill, sorry, 5%, a skill damage commander, so things are looking up. Obviously, at some point, we're going to need probably Joan Prime to have a second cavalry commander, because we can't run I'm going to call him Huo. Huo Qubing, and there's going to be a lot of Huo Qubing puns. We can't run Huo and YSG and Zhuge Liang YSG, so we're going to need someone there. And my Mehmed, despite getting some heads from yesterday, actually, from Gold Keys, is still very bad. I need him 5-5-1-1 to be able to run him and then get him double relicked. It's going to take some time, my friends, for free-to-play men such as myself. So, again, we're probably going to have to get either Nevsky or Joan, probably Joan, because I love the AoE, very soon. But I didn't want to do it just yet because, you know, we can we're putting everything in our cavalry, all our eggs in the cavalry basket for this KVK, but shouldn't be forgotten that our best march is still our archer march. And once we get Zhuge Liang to go with YSG and relegate Thutmose to the bench forevermore, we're going to need some heads to put into Zhuge Liang, 690 to be precise. So we're going to need 500 heads for him. We'll probably get that in the middle of the next KVK, knowing how long these things takes, but with all the extra, you know, champions of Olympia, all those things. So I didn't want to go all out on everything. We will suffer a bit for this. I mean, we haven't got this crit, we haven't got this crit. We've got plenty of materials, enough to make pretty much everything bar accessories, I'd say, but we need 2 more fragments for this blueprint. We don't have basically any for these. We don't have many boots, and we're going for the KVK weapon and probably the KVK helm for the Cav. So we're a long way away from completing the set, but we've made a good first step. Getting Huo maxed, I know many people said stick at 5551, and perhaps that was the smart thing to do, but I'm a bit of a sucker for going for the max commanders. I really like a max commander. It's a shame we're not going to be fighting with 2 max cavalry commanders, but my thought process is if we play against like the Mad Achilles and the Frog Boys, we fight them in the Runes tomorrow, it doesn't matter who I have. It could have had Max Huo, Max Joan, I'd still get smashed. So I'm going to get smashed versus them, whatever. I will trade a little worse against all the same season players, but I'll do pretty well. So say I'll try and stay away from the cross seasons and stay into the same seasons. However, I'm very old and my eyes, whilst quite good, are very old eyes. So what will happen is I will see red dots and I will go and fight them. Whoever they are, we'll find out afterwards. I just think now is the time. We can't fight with Thutmose in KVK 3. It's madness. So Huo, getting the team. 690 heads and a few gems down. Looking good. So just, we've seen the equipment. Here are his armaments. They're not bad. I mean, we've got 5 of these nice little things here. Oh, we got the NX, excellent. And most of them are pretty damn good, actually, apart from an Extra, of course. We still have our double relic with the Hunter, but we managed to get, after a lot of failed transmutations, we got infantry health 2.9. So I'm kind of thinking, you know, we've got a double relic for archers, which needs transmuting. We've got a double relic for cav, which is pretty damn good for now. Even though I was planning on going Luce, if I go Luce Skippy, then I can put this Hunter and Hurried thing on them. Hurried is probably a little bit better on infantry as well, because cav don't need the march speed. Hunter's brilliant for everything. Of course, you lose a bit with Luce, but if you've got Scipio Prime, you still get the skill damage boost. So I'm probably going to go double down on the infantry health for that and just be happy with this for now. So here we go. Here's what we're going into tomorrow with. And tomorrow I shall be streaming what will be our first big fight of this KVK. And perhaps I was thinking about it today. This account has really been unlucky with fights. Like KVK1, we played against 58. He was so much stronger than us. And basically all of 3259 quit during the KVK. So there wasn't much fighting. There was a bit against 60. We got some kill points, and that was okay. KVK2 in that kingdom, I was there for about 3 days. Those 3 days were disgraceful and bad, so we didn't... Basically, I joined some rallies. I noticed we weren't trading in any way well. I asked to see the equipment of the rally lead, and it was all purple. For some 100 million player, I was like, you know what? Good luck, guys. I'll see you some other time. I'm not fighting at 2 a.m. for this. And then KVK2 in this kingdom not only was on holiday, it was also no fight. So it's really, really something I'm looking forward to. We've got the runes tomorrow. It will be, I'll start streaming about 10 o'clock UK time. Tomorrow being Saturday the 25th. I believe they open about midnight, but of course you get there a bit early. I'll probably do a delay, and then we'll do a highlight of the videos because we're finally going to get some fights. So we are going to be fighting, us being 10 against 94, the two big dogs. We could also fight here, but I don't think that's the plan. Be honest, I mean, the fact that we took the passes and then gave them back and then just delete the flags so we don't get people going there fighting for useless kill points. Very effective way of doing it. Loads of people got stuck in because they went fighting for useless kill points. Just chop off the link, then you don't have to worry about it. So we're going to be fighting against 94. For some reason, I thought this was the pass against 16, but shows how little time I've spent looking at the map. Here is 16. How much it would be nice to fight against 16 and have what would be a comparatively easy time. At the same time, you know, thank God we're going to get some actual fighting. We might lose against 94, but at least they will turn up in their droves to fight us. That's going to be something to look forward to tomorrow. Not much action in KVK3, we all know that, but at least this will be a good indication of how much action we're going to get. If we win, great. If we lose, pretty bad. So that starts in about 24 hours from now, which I'm very much looking forward to. As said, for the rest of the account, I'm now in the quandary of whether or not to spend my gems today, well, maybe not today, like in 4 or 5 days on VIP, because I got a few of these bad boys recently. There've been a lot of gold chests coming around, so I'm 35k gems effectively away from VIP 14. Obviously, the logical thing to do is to wait for more than gems, which means along the way we can spend stuff in the egg event and whatnot, but you get, if you max out more than gems, which I will not be able to, you get 26 heads, I believe. You get 1 head extra each day for being VIP 14. So the logic dictates, if you can max out more than gems, which again I can't, if it's more than 26 days till the next more than gems, you may as well do it now. Like, no one cares about the gold keys or whatever you get as well. It's all about the gold heads. So I have to work out when I get the requisite number of gems, whether it makes sense for me to go to VIP 14 immediately or to go the slow distance waiting for more than gems. I'll probably be able to spend 32k gems on it, which will be 18 heads. So I guess, again, we have to work out whether there's an 18-day differential between now and when the more than gems come. So if anyone could let me know when the next more than gems is predicted, that would be much appreciated. Excuse me, I need to cough. 1 sec. That's better. I thought I'd quickly go through all the rankings and everything now while we've got a minute. So on a roll, I'm just trying to get the 120. I think it's 120k points. I will just check. 120k points, and if I don't get 3.5 million Sev wounds, with a max Huo, I will be livid with myself. If I don't get 5 million, I'll be livid with myself. So as long as I get the 120k, I'm not too bothered. The prize for coming top, is it 20 for this KVK? It's pretty lame. Archer attack plus 10%, infantry attack minus 10%. You know, as legendary skins go, it ain't a good one, even though we're predominantly going to be archers. Just not for me. I'd rather save. I've been doing a bit of chaining because, you know, you've got to do something at some point. You've got to make the day go a bit quicker, but we've got this 160,000, 320,000. We've got over 400k AP, and I'm going to make sure I use them in KVK 4 and for Season of Conquest KVK because I need the crystals, which you get from grinding in Season of Conquest. I can't buy them. So alas, for now, I'm just making sure I spend my daily AP and not going mad on this. We should be able to get 120k, no problem. So anyway, as I was saying, so we're 1000th in this. Our alliance, we're down at 7th. 16, I must say, I'm surprised 7 have pushed so hard. They were towards the bottom in KVK, pre-KVK, but alas, when the KVK proper started, they woke up like nobody's business. So 94 leading, not to be no surprise whatsoever, given the size of their kingdom. 7, big surprise, doing really well. 16, quite a lot of honor as well. We've got almost the same, but notably less. Then a bit of a drop off to 28, 90, and then a massive drop off to 3. But you know, I suspect 3 strong, I tell myself, hopefully. Here we have the alliance ones. 16 quite convincingly leading the way. Of course, when all the structures get captured and whatnot, we'll see how that changes. You get really good rewards for this only. 20 gold heads to the #1 alliance. The rest of them are kind of crappy. Like 10 gold keys, 2 days of speed ups individually. We've established, of course, you get 60 gold heads. We're never going to be there. We'll probably be here with 1 gold head and 10 hours of speed up. No problem whatsoever. I just want to sneak through. You don't really get much for winning this KVK, to be brutally honest with you. You get a load of coins. Really, you do. You get a load of Scholas's Lucky Coin. I don't know how many people played back in there, but back in there, Scholas's Lucky Coin was fantastic. Everyone had it on every march. It's not anymore. It's trash. I don't know if it's trash, but it's worse than a lot of the other accessories. And all the accessories cost 120. That's right, 120. Mad, isn't it? Legendary materials to craft. Yeah. Scholas's Lucky Coin is very much not a priority, even if we get 10 of them. If you can get 4 or 5, it doesn't matter, I'll never craft it. Big thing is the equipment material. That would be great. Most of the time in KVK3, everyone... Well, the winning camp usually gets the higher on one, but everyone usually just trades fortresses at the end. I know there's a lot of vitriol between us and 16, but we seem to get on well with 94, so whether we win or lose, I imagine everyone will get that. The individual honor points, yeah, we'll be fine with that. I'd love to get there, but I don't think we're going to get to 25 million kills or severely wounded without doing 19.5 million tier 1, which I'm not going to do on this account. So I'm hoping now we've got a big boy Huo, admittedly not the best pairing and certainly not the best equipment yet, we can get up to... I want to at least double my kill points. My gold is a little misleading. We worked out I've got about 500 million in the bag, probably another 250 in my farm, so I can definitely get through this KVK. Afterwards, it's going to be anyone's guess. But for this KVK, I'm going to be just about all right. So I hope you can join me tomorrow for the runes fights. If you can't, no problem. We all have lives. Well, I don't. But I will hopefully do a video of the highlights of it, because we're going to get some fighting. It's very exciting. So we can see how we did, and if we won, I can gloat, and if we lost, I can make an excuse for why my computer's broken, not upload the video. Anyway, that's what we've got tomorrow. We've got Huo, YSG, double relic, decent stats, decent equipment, nothing cracked, but, you know, for a free-to-play, we've got a nice little march here. Thutmose, if only we could use you, but alas, you are too far behind the curve now. When Zhugliang comes out, the Archer March will be reborn. Until then, we're going to have to park it a little bit. So the plan has always been Huo first, then Zhuge second, then it was Luce third. I don't know if that's still what I'm going to do, though. Maybe 3 marches is a little bit optimistic for now. It would be 3 average marches where I could just focus on Zhuge, YSG, and probably Huo, Joan, or Huo Nevsky. Most likely Joan. Like I said, I like the AoE stuff. Focus on equipment for that. And put the infantry on the back burner. Maybe get a Luce from the infantry wheel and don't really spend any heads on him. Just keep him there. We've got new infantry commanders coming out at some point soon. Maybe they'll go the Belisarius route of being niche. Maybe they'll just be like Luce and just be excellent. We shall see. I guess that will help dictate what we're going to do. But for now, Cavalry this KVK, Archer and Cav onward. Right, my friends. Wish us luck for tomorrow. I should go. Oh, well, I'm not going to get some sleep. I'm going to drink and go out. So that was a lie. Anyway, over 9,000 sponsoring today. And I must say, if you didn't get a chance to check out the video I did yesterday, I interviewed Blackstone, who is our, well, not ours, but a KVK1 Kraken who has spent countless amounts on his account and is a really good guy who really knows the game. It's quite a scary mix when someone's a very good player and really puts their hand in their pocket. He does a lot of streaming at the moment as well. Go and check out his stuff if you get a chance. It's a good video yesterday. It's a long one, but really is an interesting change of pace. And then coming back to my account, it's like, oh. Anyway, never mind. Let me know what you think I should do about VIP. I shall see you tomorrow if you're going to watch me stream. And if not, pray for 10.